Hello, this is a review on some new running shoes that I've been trying out. I ran in them once, and so far they are very similar to the Adidas Bounce, the Mega Bounce that I used to run in. They have the same plastic bottom and a fairly high sole, and I do feel a little taller. I would compare it to running with some Nike Shox that kind of make you feel like you're wearing heels a little bit. I already switched out the insole. I always do that with every pair of running shoes that I do. These happen to be running insoles. I try out different ones, Dr. Scholl's, different brands. This one happens to be on the lower cost here. Has a heel pad protector, midsole, forefoot, all that stuff. The insole combined with the running shoe, that's what I like to do all the time right away. You can tell these are brand new. I switch these out immediately. Typically the insoles that come with the shoe are okay quality. I've never been wowed by them. Sometimes I'll have like a little heel pad if they happen to be a Nike Shox to kind of give you a Nike Shox feel or a Shox sensation. So far these are holding up pretty good. It's nice and stiff all around on the construction, and the laces are thin, but they do seem to hold up pretty good. The shoe is fairly lightweight to what I've been using. I usually run with some shoes that have a lot of support or a lot of heaviness to them, whether they're Nike Air Max Plus TN or Nike Air Max. So I typically stay to some of the larger shoes. I do like these because you can see the heel is bigger in the back than in the front. One concern I had was how flexible these fins were going to be. They're actually not that flexible. Very much like the Adidas Bounce, if you've had any experience with those. The plastic is very hard to bend. The propulsion system that they say you're supposed to feel like a spring, I don't know, they feel just like normal shoes to me. They probably aren't that good for lateral motion, so playing basketball they're probably not that good for, but my running shoes are only used for running. So I usually do a pretty decent amount of miles per set of shoes, probably a good 400 miles before I start switching them out. I go basically until the sole runs flat somewhere. So with this being a different style sole, basically I'm gonna judge it based on these little red pads. Once these start going down to the plastic, that's it for this shoe. So whether it's the heel or the forefoot, whichever one gives way first to the plastic, that's how I am going to judge these shoes to have worn out its life expectancy. So I'll let you know how these run later on. So far so good. I'm breaking them in a little bit at a time, but once again I'm automatically switching out to a different insole for more comfort. Adds a little bit more cushion, makes it a little bit easier for me to run. The insoles that came with it, they are okay, but I just have a habit of switching out the insole at the same time. So alright,